Zhuzh the hair. Zhuzh the hair. Zhuzh it. Oh my god, not that much. Right, it is time for my May favourites. Let's just jump right in. Books. I'm really sorry, I have no physical books to show you. I'm so sorry. One of my books is at Lena's house, and then the other book I read the ebook. So the first book I read was Vagina by Naomi Wolf. It was the May read for the Banking Book Club. There is a review over on Lena's channel and also a full-length podcast where me, Lena and Lucy discuss our thoughts on it, which I will link below for you to check out. I will just say that I loved this book. My mind was blown and changed my life a little bit. The second book that is a favourite this month is The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket, which is the first book in the series of Unfortunate Events. This is not my first reading. I read this book when I was younger, but I want to reread the series because Netflix are making a series of Unfortunate Events series. But when I was younger, I only read up to like book 10 or 11, and there are 13 in total. I have no idea why I stopped, but it just gets so intricate and it's so mysterious, and so I want to try and make it to the end. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, the series of Unfortunate Events is about the Baudelaire children, Violet, Klaus and Sunny, and the whole series in the first book starts with them finding out that their parents were killed in a big fire that burnt down their whole mansion, and then they have to go and live with their distant relative Count Olaf. Next on my favourites is Awesomeness TV UK, which is a YouTube channel because I am one of the hosts on it. What? It's me and a bunch of other YouTubers on the channel doing all sorts of fun things. I absolutely love it. I'll leave a link in the description where you can subscribe, and here's a little clip of what you can expect from me.
Hello, I'm Hannah Witton and welcome back to another episode of The Fashion Graveyard.
Does anyone else know what's going on and what's happening to me?
I'm here with the amazing Sophie Turner.
Hello.
Oh my god.
We did have to put a condom on a test tube. I got this, I'll do it. And the nurse came along and told me I'd put it on the wrong way around. Whoops!
It's working.
I don't know.
Yes, I got to interview Sophie Turner. Yeah. AKA Jean Grey from X-Men, aka Sansa Stark in Game of Thrones. So thanks Awesomeness TV UK for that opportunity. Definitely subscribe to that channel because you'll see loads more of my face on it. Speaking of Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's obviously a favourite this month. I mean, come on. I'm not going to spoil anything, don't worry. But this series... oh my god. I mean, I don't know what I can say about it without spoiling it, but for the people that have watched it, so far in the series, I think I've cried twice, let out screams of horror and screams of joy. Also, if we just go back to Sophie Turner, I saw X-Men, and oh my god, I loved it. I'm such a big X-Men fan. Anyway, it just made me excited. I loved it. Also, I thought X-Men Apocalypse was very funny and very self-aware because it's the third film in the kind of new rebooted X-Men series, and they make a joke in the film about how the third film is always rubbish. And we were like, oh my god, they know. Also, Quicksilver. Can I just say, Quicksilver. I love him so much. Right, I've got a whole bunch of space-related favourite things. Don't know what's happened to me in the last month, but I love space. I went to the Other Worlds exhibition at the Natural History Museum. I think it's over now, so sorry you can't go, but basically they had all of these photos of planets and stuff that had been taken in space, and oh my god, it was amazing. I was Snapchatting the whole thing. Follow me on Snapchat if you don't already. It's a good time. But I went a bit crazy in the gift shop. I got this necklace, and it has basically one of the photographs of the sun on the inside. It's the sun. It's amazing. I think it's absolutely beautiful. In the gift shop, they had loads of Barry M glittery makeup, and I just thought that was so cool, and I had to get something, but I'm also not very good at bright coloured, glittery, makeup-y things, so I got like a browny gold glittery eyeshadow, which I was wearing in my warehouse video, and loads of you complimented me on it, so Thanks! And I can't go to a gift shop without picking up some postcards for my Patreons. So this month you'll be getting loads of space-themed things. Look, this looks like Uranus to me. Yeah. Oh dear. Great! Real mature. Also space-themed things. I got myself a dad hat. It has an astronaut on it, and I love it. I got this from Etsy. There's loads of cool ones on Etsy with different like embroidered things on the top. Ooh, I've got a few other clothes things. This may sound weird, but I went bra shopping in May and I'm going to show you one of my bras because it's a favourite of mine because it's great. What? I've never owned a bra like this. It comes down like this and it has like 5 things. Oh my god. You guys have already seen this top because I wore it in my warehouse video, but I love it and I want to put it in a favourites thing. It's from a shop, but this is like one of my favourite colours. I love like autumn colours and I will wear them all through summer. So deal with it. So you know how last month I was getting into podcasts? Well, I've started listening to another podcast and I love it and I'm obsessed, and it is called Witch Please, and these 2 women who are like academics in Canada, I think, basically sit and get drunk together and properly analyse the Harry Potter books and films. What is not to love? They're so funny and they go into so much detail. If you are a fan of Harry Potter, definitely check it out. Also, I'm late to the party. You probably already know about it. I've also got some music things this month. Last month, I didn't talk about Lemonade because I had not watched or listened to Lemonade at that point, but I now have. Beyoncé just takes you on a journey. It's just this visual art masterpiece. I didn't really know what to expect going in because it had been hyped so much, and I was like, okay, right, let's see what the fuss is about, and then I was like, whoa. This next artist is kind of like modern folk. That's how he describes himself. And it's Jeremy Loops. And I got introduced to him through Ben Brown because those 2 are buddies. And Jeremy is a South African singer-songwriter. I just love it. I just obsessed. Like, Ben played me one song and I was like, I know that I like this and I'm going to be hooked and I'm going to go home and download the whole album and listen to it all of the time. Lastly, I've mentioned this before, but there's 2 weeks left of the 25% off sale on my merch store, so you can get a Do I Look Like a Slut poster or a Drunk Advice tote bag at hannahwitton.bigcartel.com. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and let me know what things you've been enjoying this month in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe because I make new videos every week. Bye!
you.